everyone, this is going to be Allura's overview over MAC's new Surf Baby collection. Every year during the summertime, MAC releases a huge collection. Last year it was To the Beach, and this year it is Surf Baby. As you can see, this collection has limited edition packaging, and similar to last year's Marine Life, there's also a special limited edition cheek powder. Make sure to check the bottom bar for links to the blog itself, where I will put up full photos, swatches, and reviews of all of these products, including other information like color descriptions and prices. And also remember that, like with every MAC collection, there will be a MAC giveaway with select items that you could win from this collection. The one thing that is part of this collection that I do not have right now are the crushed metal pigments, because they are on back order. But as soon as I do have those available, I will update the blog, and I will post up pictures, swatches, and reviews for those items. First, we have two re-promoted pigment colors that come with this collection. The one on top is Melon, and the one on the bottom is Naked. And these are $19.50 each. Remember that the MAC pigments have been reduced in size, but they are still the same price, which is $19.50. And these two pigments don't come in special edition packaging like all the rest of the items in the Surf Baby collection. It's just in a regular pigment jar. First, I'm going to swatch Melon, which MAC describes as a soft, bright golden peach color, which is fairly accurate. It's got a peach tone, and it's the base is a golden color. There's two layers. It's nicely pigmented. And like with most pigments, you don't need a lot of product to get that kind of finish. Next is Naked, which is a fleshy beige color, and it does have pearls. It's strange because MAC describes this as a matte color, and yet it has pearls in it. So the base color, which is just this skin tone color, is a matte, but it has those silver pearls in there. So it's probably difficult to see on the camera because it is very close to an NC20, NC25, maybe even NC15 skin color, but it's great to use as a highlighter. And again, goes on smoothly and evenly. Next, we have the 5 eyeshadows released with this collection. These are all limited edition colors, and as you can see, they come in this limited edition packaging. From left to right, the colors are Saffron, Short Shorts, Sun Blonde, Surf USA, and Swell Baby. So up close is Saffron, Short Shorts, Sun Blonde, Surf USA, and Swell Baby. Alright, and as always, I'm going to swatch with an eyeshadow brush. I don't swatch any products, well, at least eyeshadows, with my fingers because that doesn't give you a realistic view of the pigmentation and the finish you're going to get. So I'm taking a flat eyeliner brush, starting with Saffron, which is a deep coral / caramel color. And this is a satin finish, meaning that it's not completely matte, but it's also not shimmery. It's kind of somewhere in between. It has sort of a sheen finish. Next is Short Shorts, which has a frost finish. And this is a frosty white champagne color. Next is Sun Blonde, which is also a frost finish. And this is a dirty yellow gold color. Next is Surf USA, which again is a frost, and this is a frosted teal color. And fifth is Swell Baby, which is a mid-tone gray color and has a satin finish. Alright, so those are the 5 colors with one layer. From left to right, you have Saffron, Short Shorts, Sun Blonde, Surf USA, and Swell Baby. These are pretty well pigmented. Usually with a MAC collection that has several eyeshadow color shades, you'll have some that are okay, some that are good, and then some that are just really poorly pigmented. This collection is pretty consistent in finishes and in pigmentation. Even the satin finishes, which are the colors on each end, they have pretty good pigmentation. Normally satin finishes are not as impressive in terms of pigmentation as other finishes like frost finishes, but these two are pretty decent. I'm going to put on a second layer and show you what the colors look like with an additional layer applied. Okay, so with 2 layers, these colors have very impressive pigmentation. Overall, this is one of the best collections that we've seen in a long time in terms of the consistency, pigmentation, and finish of the eyeshadows across the board, across all the colors included in the collection. And if I didn't mention this before, each of these eyeshadows is regular MAC price, which is $14.50. The collection also includes these two PowerPoint eye pencils. The color on the top is Blue Moon and the color on the bottom is Gilded White. And these are claimed to be waterproof and smudge proof, and they cost $15.50 each. Here's Blue Moon, and here's Gilded White. First I'm going to swatch Blue Moon, which Mac says is a teal that has gold pearls in it. I don't see any gold pearls in this color. It's basically just a satiny finish teal color. And this is Gilded White, which is a yellow-white frost color. Both colors have decent pigmentation and they go on very, very smoothly. Okay, so it's been about a minute. I wanted to give the pencil some time to set in and dry fully, and I'm going to see how well it resists smudging. Okay, so the color fades a little bit, but it actually is very good at not smudging the actual color. And to see how water resistant it is, I'm going to take some water here on my finger. And it's also fairly waterproof. I mean, the color does fade, but at the very least it's not going to smudge color all over your eye. And probably because of the color pigmentation with Blue Moon, this color is going to stay longer than the white color, which is closer to your natural skin tone. But overall, fairly impressive in terms of being smudge resistant and somewhat water resistant. Last up for eyes is this mascara, which is Splash Proof Lash, and this is $14, and as you can probably tell by the name, is intended to be a waterproof mascara. Now, since it comes in just a black color, I won't swatch it for you, but I will have pictures of it applied on the blog, and I'll show you whether it's really waterproof or not. For now, here's what the applicator looks like. A pretty standard swirled applicator. Doesn't have a particularly unique shape, has sort of short bristles, definitely on the shorter side, but besides that, I don't see anything unusual about this applicator. Next up are the lip products for this collection, starting with the 4 lipsticks. As you can see, again, it comes in limited edition packaging, and like all other MAC lipsticks, these cost $14.50 each. First up is Hibiscus, which is a limited edition color. Next is Naturally Eccentric, which is also a limited edition color. Mocha, which is actually a permanent color. And Bust Out, which is a limited edition color. Hibiscus is a cream sheen finish, and it's a bright orangey coral color. Definitely has red undertones in there. Naturally Eccentric has a luster finish. It's a creamy white nude color, barely noticeable on NC20 skin, which is the color I'm at right now. Mocha, which is a peachy yellow-brown color, and this is a satin finish lipstick. And Bust Out, which is a luster finish lipstick, and is sort of a dirty violet color, mid-tone violet color. Alright, so from left to right, Hibiscus, Naturally Eccentric, Mocha, and Bust Out. Again, these colors, in terms of pigmentation and application, they apply evenly, smoothly, and there's good pigmentation even on the second to left color, which is Naturally Eccentric. Of course, it doesn't show up as predominantly because it is a very light nude color, but even then the pigmentation is even and good. Just remember that if you do like Mocha, you don't have to run out and buy it because you can always buy it as part of the permanent line. So unless you particularly want the limited edition packaging, you don't have to feel pressured to go out and get it. Next up are the 4 lip glosses. These are all limited edition colors except for the bottom one there, which is Strange Potion, which is a re-promote. It is a limited edition color, but it is a re-promote from the Venomous Villains collection, and these are $14.50 each. This is Girl on Board, Good Lovin', Crazy Kahuna, and Strange Potion, which is a re-promote from Venomous Villains. Alright, starting with Girl on Board. This is a pale white color. Next is Good Lovin', which is a soft peachy pink color. Then we have Crazy Kahuna, which is a mid-tone brown color. It has definitely reddish brick undertones, so it's a warm brown color. And then Strange Potion, which is a soft coral pink color. Once again, like with the lipsticks and the eyeshadows, the pigmentation on these lip glosses is very good, and they all apply evenly and smoothly. And most, if not all, of these colors would work very well with a wide range of skin tones and skin colors. Here we have 3 sun tints, and they each have an SPF of 20, which is great because it's summertime. You should always wear SPF, but in particular, because it is summertime, you need that sun protection. From left to right, the colors are Lilt of Lily, Pink Tinge, and Full of Grace. The sun tints come in this squeeze tube packaging with slanted applicators. And I didn't mention this before, but these are $15.50 each. I'm gonna first swatch Lilt of Lily. And as you can see, it's an extremely sheer color. Basically is clear. And Mac says this is a soft, creamy, pale pink. Next is Pink Tinge, which is, again, extremely sheer, but the color is a bright yellow pink. And last is Full of Grace, which is a soft, sheer rose color. Alright, so from the swatches, they of course go on smoothly, and they don't feel really sticky. And like I said before, it's great that there is that SPF of 20. Last up for the color part of the collection are 2 nail polish colors, both of them limited edition. They are $13.50 each. On the left is Hangin' Loose, and on the right is Ocean Dip. Hangin' Loose is a dirty pink nude color, and Ocean Dip is a mid-tone creamy aqua color. And make sure to go to the blog where I will show you what the finish is with 1 coat applied, and then how the colors look with 2 coats applied. Here is the powder blush that comes with this collection. Much like Marine Life from the To the Beach collection, you have this unique embossed design on the pan. This color is called My Paradise. And the main part of the pan is this warm coral color, sort of a golden coral color. And then this raised design here is this gold hibiscus flower. And this blush is $18.50 and of course is limited edition. I'm going to run my finger over this design here. So it is raised. It does seem like there's a substantial amount of product there. And that's the gold color you get on top. Eventually this will wear down and you'll be left with just the coral color. So I'll swatch the embossed flower design first. You get that very shimmery golden color. And then swatching the main part of the pan, which is that warm coral color there. And then with my finger, the 2 colors mixed together, which gives us a very, very pretty light coral with gold shimmers effect. Right, and because few, if any of us, use our fingers to apply our blush, taking a blush brush, I swept it over both the flower design and the main coral color, and that's pretty much the finish that you're going to get with 1 layer. So definitely a warm undertoned coral color, and you'll get subtle golden shimmers. Next up are the 2 Studio Care Blend pressed powders. These are bronzing powders, and the distinguishing aspect of it is supposed to be that they include antioxidants in the powder, and these are $28 each. First is the color Gold Go Lightly, and as you can see, there is that unique pressed design. It's the MAC logo pressed onto the front of the pan there. And second is the color Lush Light Bronze. Okay, so first, just for the purpose of helping you see the color, I'm going to swatch with my finger Gold Go Lightly, which is a mid-toned golden tan brown color. Then I'm going to apply it with a brush, which is probably how you would apply it. So you get a very nice, not orangey, tan bronzing color. Let's put on 2 layers. Applies a little bit unevenly. That may actually be because of the pressed design in there. The brush doesn't have a flat surface to pick up pigment from or powder from, so you may have to do some more blending. If I didn't mention this before, these are $28 each. Next I'm going to swatch Lush Light Bronze, which is a mid-tone, more rosy pink-brown color. And again with the blush brush. This seems to be more pigmented than the golden color on the left there. I'm just going to leave that at one layer. Seem to also apply a little more evenly. So Gold Go Lightly is definitely more of a brown, and then Lush Light Bronze has more of a reddish tone or pinkish tone to it. Neither is particularly orangey, which is good, so you don't get that bad fake tan look. Next up are the two bronzing powders. These are $24 each. On the left you have Solar Riche, and on the right is Refined Golden. First I'm going to swatch Solar Riche. And this is a mid-tone, deep orangey brown color. I'm going to swatch a second layer. So there's not a lot of pigment here, and it's actually kind of hard to pick up the powder, even with swatching this with my finger. Also, it's an orangey brown color, which you pretty much never want, because having orange tends to bring out that fake tan look, like I said. Here's the color swatched with a brush. Again, the pigmentation is kind of weak. Definitely better with the Care Blend pressed powders that we looked at before. So there's definitely a predominant orange tinge to it. I don't think this would flatter most skin tones, unfortunately. Next is Refined Golden, which, you know, MAC says is a golden color, but obviously it's a brown color with golden specks, golden pearls in it. Much better pigmentation, finish, and application than Solar Riche, and thankfully it doesn't have that orange tinge to it. And applied with a brush. That's what it looks like with one layer. And this is what it looks like with two layers. And last up we have Skin Sheen Bronzer Sticks. There are 3 shades. These are $29.50 each, and this is a new product from MAC. These are supposed to basically be cream bronzers that are in stick form and have buildable coverage. This first color is Guilty Bronze. Next is Billionaire Bronze. And third is Tan Tint. These are all limited edition shades. I'm going to swatch Guilty Bronze first. This is a coppery bronze with gold shimmer. And as you can see, I just swiped my finger a couple times over the top of the product, and it's extremely pigmented. It's very smooth in application. Then we have Billionaire Bronze, which is a warm golden tan color. And while Guilty Bronze on this side has a sheen finish, this is much more of a matte finish color. And then we have Tan Tint, which is a soft suntan bronze. And it also is more of a matte finish. Since these are so pigmented, my suggestion would be to use a light hand and then probably use a stippling brush to get a lighter application. Alright, so there you have the Surf Baby collection. As you can see, it's a collection with a ton of items in there. I don't have the crushed metal pigments right now. I will have them probably in a few days to a week, and I will update the blog to give you all the information and photos and reviews for those items, as well as the items you see in front of you. So check the bottom bar for the appropriate links, and also remember to enter the MAC Surf Baby giveaway that will be up in the next day or two. If you have any questions, just post a comment or go to the blog and post a comment, or you can email me directly, but I do prefer that you just list a comment and then I can respond to it for everyone to see the answer. Overall, I'm actually very impressed with this collection. The last several MAC collections have been on the disappointing side. They've been very up and down with a couple of standout products, but a lot of just mediocre or unimpressive products with unimpressive pigmentation. But this collection, almost every single one of the items consistently has good pigmentation, applies evenly and well, and does, in terms of performance, what MAC says it will do. So I will have official reviews and point breakdowns up on the blog, but my prediction is that many of these items will get good to great scores. So make sure to check out the collection. It releases May 26th in stores, and like always, it will release online a couple of days before that. Alright, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.